Hello, this is Jared playing the Bionic booster pack here, and oxygen not included. So, I was struggling with carbon dioxide last time, and the issue seemed to be that some of my bionic dupes were trying to breathe. And when they were in a small little area, in fact, I think it was one of the commenters, Sylvis Rune, mentioned that I think there's a bubble of oxygen that comes up. And these guys get excited, they try to breathe it, but because they breathe so much, that little bit is not super helpful, and they kind of get stuck. Ooh, metal power banks, absolutely. So what I did, I had to direct them up. So if that happens again, I'll show you. But to ultimately fix the issue, basically, you don't want to have mass amount of carbon dioxide. An alternate way apparently is with oxygen gas tanks. Apparently these guys can breathe them. I have not seen that, so I'll certainly give that a go. But another major thing I got last episode was tons of hydrogen, thanks to the combination of Saturn critter chaps and betas, plus a little bit of hydrogen from our electrolyzers. So we're now able to spin up enough power without burning a crazy amount of metal. Alright, well, now that I'm back, I'm going to wait for carbon dioxide to flow down, but I guess I have to decide where we're going next. After having a look around, just remembered that I got my first mammoth over here. With that's produced some reed fiber. Is there any more mammoths in the area? Some over here. One over here. Maybe we'll go sneak in. Grab this guy. Maybe we'll go up from this direction so we don't get hydrogen everywhere. And we'll take this guy. Relocate him over here. Also get him a ladder going up. I want to ultimately get a hydrogen pump up here, so I can have multiple hydrogen or electrolyzers around, because that would also improve the oxygen situation. It's not just about getting carbon dioxide out, but we also have to push oxygen down. So I want to get a textile loom, but I don't have enough metal, so we're going to get some iron ore located right here. Then we'll make some iron. And I've got a goal of getting warm coats on every one. Rock has warm coat, but we need 5 more. New textile loom going in. Hammer finishing off the construction of the textile loom. Looking for a little bit of oxygen. Not super rich around there. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. It seems I need to push these guys up where there's oxygen. Yeah, hammer, no. You'll have to go up here where there is more oxygen to breathe. So once they get to a higher oxygen area... Oh, never mind. Okay, maybe he ended up having enough oxygen. But, yeah. Definitely wanting to get that carbon dioxide out of this zone. Otherwise, they kind of get stuck in a way. Alright, so let's make 5 warm coats. Given the fact that one dupe already has warm coat. And how are we doing with moving this critter? Oh, I think we've got... our one rancher here, Whisper, taking a mammoth up here. Yeah, there we go. Let's get more reed fiber. Whisper's creating a warm coat. And we're going to dig a path out in this direction so that we can get access to even more of those mammoths and the reed fiber that we can get from them. Going after another mammoth. And we've got a warm coat that we can give out. Give this one to Doc. While producing some warm coats, going up here to get in a hydrogen pump. Decided I'm not going to explore this area yet. We'll go as far as this, because I think I'm more concerned about getting more electrolyzers than exploring up. I've only just realized when these dupes defragment, they have a light behind them. That is not expected at all, but hey, there it is. I don't know if that is going to have much practical use, but guess that's that. So I'm going to expand this pathway here with the idea that if we want hydrogen to go up, it'll be a lot easier if we open this up. Got some Bamas lined up to get some reed fiber. We brought a plan to get a wire going down from the center of our base so that we can get some power to this pump. Now I'm going to take, maybe make this igneous. I'm going to take this pump, connect it to this pipe that's going to go all the way down. Somewhere around here. Oh, there it is. It has our hydrogen line. Want to have priority go from the top down. So we're going to do this system. Cut this pipe right there. But maybe wait until this is actually fully built. So basically going to be replacing this little section here, which I had, and I'll knock this over so that all this hydrogen can flow up that way. At least that's the plan. With that pump and piping in place, I'm going to research decontamination because the air is pretty stinky in here. Lots of polluted oxygen in this zone. Looks like all our warm coats have been created. The last one here is oh, Hammer, who has a snazzy suit. I bet they would prefer a warm coat instead. Yeah, you look pretty cold. Alright, so everyone now has warm coat. With a warm coat on everyone, next goal is to get a second electrolyzer running. And I suppose, technically, we don't need this setup anymore. And I'll dig into this spot here so that hydrogen can flow up to this zone. Installing a series of deodorizers so we can clean up the air. I was just noticing rock has a little bit of damage, I'm not sure what from, and I just paused at the exact moment that they took a big slip there. Maybe I will convert this to snow, but my main question right now is, can we attend to bionic dupes in a triage cot? Well, let's go find out. Can we pull rock? Well, it looks like we can. Rock's not heading towards triage cot. In fact, they're going pretty much the exact opposite direction. We're gonna get some oxygen. So it looks like carbon dioxide finally has fallen down here, which is good to see. I'm curious if rock is actually going to go towards the triage cot. Maybe not, even though I specify them here. Huh. Maybe they just need to finish defragmenting before they do that. Another slip. But rock after fragmenting, aha. Okay, so bionic dupes do use the triage cot. I'll assume one of our dupes is going to go down and help rock out. Got strange thing happening here. Phyto oil. I thought was supposed to be going from inside this line to side here, and for some reason it's spilling out of this setup. A little annoying. First of all, causing a mess. Second of all, it's not getting into the machine. Well, some of it is. Bizarre. Oh, phyto oil. Is that because it's breaking into pipes? Maybe that's what happened. Phyto oil. That freezes minus 33. I mean, it's not minus 33 though. How I don't understand how that happened then. Pebble attending to rock. Well, don't understand why, but this insulated pipe is broken. So it seems sometimes we're able to get oil out into this line, other times not. I mean, it's not minus 33, so it's not freezing inside the pipes. Just completely confused as to what is possibly going on over here. So that pipe's going to be repaired here. And after repairing, cold damage. Back to oil. So this oil, again, minus 33, right? Am I missing something? Minus 33, it's unless possibly the slime I'm putting in is minus 30. Oh. Okay, because I've got slime over here I've been taking out. So it's not that the environment is too cold, it's the slime. Oh my goodness. Well, not sure what I do about that. Maybe I'll just let this sit in here until it warms up. It may take a while though. Yeah, let's shut this down for the time being. And then I realize what is going on. Next project is to build a nature reserve down the center of the base. I'm going to put a park sign right here. We've got 2 wild plants. And I'm going to go over here to get at least 2 more. Last tile sealing this room off. Don't know if it's going to be too big. And 138 needs to be 120 or less, so yes. Need to take some size of this down. Gonna install some drawers sideways like this, just to see if we can take enough space out so that we can get a nature reserve. Might as well open these doors, make it easy to walk across, but is that enough to give us a nature reserve? Maximum size 120. Okay, what's wrong then? Oh, we're 123. Okay, so we need to take away 3 more. So 4, that'll be enough right there. One door and 2 doors, and we've got a nature reserve. Perfect. Okay, let's go check. I'm still manually mopping up. Oh, I've got too much crud or gunk technically. While that's being dug out, slime. Oh, slime's warm enough now. Needs to be above minus 30, so let's go back to making this again. Awesome. Can we mop up? There we go. And we've got something to choose from this. Nutrient bar. Well, that's not going to do anyone good here, but I'll take it anyway. After the nature reserve, next plan is to start going further down. Making our way through some slime. I know at one point, I think this was my first episode, I tried putting this machine, a gunk extractor, in a washroom and it didn't work out. Looking at washroom, it says a flush toilet, plumbed wash station. And if I go on this guy here, it says it's type flush toilet. So maybe there's been an update since the last playthrough, but if I put that right there, well, it could go there, but I'll put that right there. Will this become a washroom? Should find out pretty soon. Sink going in, and that has... Oh, it is a washroom. Well, look at that. Well, that kind of has me curious if... because the other thing that I couldn't get is a latrine. Though, I don't think... I think they go to random locations to defragment, but let's try this single cot maybe. Perhaps not where there's light. We'll throw one down here. So it looks like I can assign these guys to cots. Hammer seems to have a DIY cot way over here. At least they think they do. They can't actually reach it. Maybe I will try making a barracks with 6 cots available. Let's see if they use those. I also see an excessive amount of hydrogen over here. And I was hoping that the hydrogen wouldn't push down and up and over here, but it has. Wonder if I could use this little bit of liquid. Maybe do this type of thing. Trap any more hydrogen from coming over. That'd be nice. Aha, look at this. And I also realized that since light is in being produced, these guys really don't care if they sleep with, well, they don't sleep, they defragment. But light's not going to be an issue. But the reason I was thinking about this, one advantage is, well, I assume, actually don't know, that they'll get a barracks bonus to their morale. Who is that again? Whisper. Let's have a look. Do you have a bonus to... Not yet. I don't know if that's just because they get it at the end. But the other thing, if I can control where they're going to be sitting doing this for a while, and I put a carpeted tile down, I can get them to de-stress by, I think, tickle toesies. Don't have enough reed fiber for everyone, but let's see. Oh, there's another one down here. Let's go over. Guess this wall is no longer needed. Go over and visit this guy. Take him up here, and then we'll have enough carpet for each cot. So let's go back to Whisper. See. Oh, wait. Of course we didn't get a barracks. Barracks isn't actually technically complete yet. I'll have to test that later. Our barracks is ready. We've got carpeted tiles for everyone. Just expanding our tiling around the base. It's interesting. Rock has taken some damage again. I don't know what's special with rock. Light wounds. Just watched Whisper sit down and looked like they've got the barracks trait or morale bonus. Whisper. You have barracks. Okay. Alright, and washroom. So yeah. That is something I've been wondering, because as I hand out some of these, it takes morale. And I need to find a way of getting morale up because I can't cook good food. Because they won't eat it. Next thing I'm looking at is these deodorizers aren't working because it doesn't have filtration. So I'm going to dig in this way. Maybe I'll explore at the same time. Get a little bit of sand here. We'll go over explore this way and continue making our way down. Wondering if I should have held off from making some warm coats because I see some lockers there. But oh well. Looks like everyone's just hanging around. That's because it seems to be... We're in need of extreme digging skill. We have one dupe that can do it, so in time, I'll make this. I've got enough microchips here. I throw one of these in the order. Can I get one more dupe to do some extreme digging for us? So with some digging that can only be done by one dupe, well, actually maybe... Who should I... Oh, rock. Give this to rock. Okay, so rock and pebble will have both types of digging, which makes a lot of sense. The rest of the dupes can go up here, and we're going to make a stable for Bammas, because I want more reed fiber. I ended up creating this mechatronics engineering booster. I think I'm going to give that to Zap. Hey, stuff that in your face. Okay, so we're going down here to dig out this spot. I'm going to put a spot for storing bleach stone, and I also need a spot for consuming some ethanol so I can get it up to our stable up here. Actually, I might move that over by one. Over in this direction, I found a saltwater geyser. And then in this direction, I found a mammoth and another mammoth down here. Let's make a plan to get further down to visit this guy. So we'll get a little bit more reed fiber. So connecting a pipe with this pump, we're going to create a storage area for bleach stone down here. And we're going to send all this ethanol up and put in some plume squash. Currently have this as a stable that is not converting these guys to the wild format. So we're just collecting some reed fiber. This guy can go back down here. And where is our plan down here? Okay, perfect. Let's pick up this guy. Oh. There we go. Relocate this guy up here so we can get a little bit more reed fiber. After more exploring, I found a neurovacillator, and it has me thinking, can bionic dupes use the neurovacillator? Well, I'll dig a path over and we'll find out. With this dug out, let's see if Zap will go over and visit this. And if they're going to get a trait or not. Maybe it'll be different traits. Or maybe it'll be the same combination as that you can get with the regular dupe. Okay. Zap, have a seat. And let's complete this process. Deep diver's lungs. So they're able to... they still slip, but a little bit less oxygen is needed as they go around. And we just cut through some bleach stone, so I will fill that spot in with firebolt. And then go specify bleach stone to be brought up here. So taking some of this ethanol, and I want to cool it off, build a metal refinery. And there's this really cold blob over here, so minus 115 right there, yeah. We'll start at the top, dumping in some ethanol right here. And get a pump to send this in and out of a metal refinery. So I chose one of these Bammas to go up in this stable. Can enable this. There may not be enough food in there just yet, so temporarily I might put in critter feeder and we'll collect a little bit of... Oh, that's right. These plants don't have to be fully grown. Forget about that fact. But I'll go select some plume squash just to be safe anyway. So adding in another hydrogen generator. Lots of... Oh, stuck dupes. Come on. Let's get you out of there. That's going to give us more power production, especially with metal refinery. That's going to be needed. Metal refinery, obviously going into the heavy wire system. We've got a light axis here. Just didn't realize that doesn't have power. There we go. Also building a return line that's insulated. That's going to drop hot ethanol down here. Now, this ethanol, I've got to be careful because that freezes at 114. Okay, I think we're okay there, but it kind of, we should be fine. Oh, 118. Yeah, we'll be fine if we. I'm kind of glad I didn't dig into the middle of this. Being at the top, I think, is much better. Okay, so yeah, that return line needs to be built. We've got our metal refinery, and I'll use this, essentially reverse this pipe once all the ethanol has been dropped off here. This will be our input to the metal refinery once we're done. Giving out more skills. This time I'm focusing on complex processing. Because that gives an exosuit penalty reduction. I don't have any exosuits yet, but once I produce more metal and I've got the ability to get reed fiber, that will probably be a thing. So I think we've got enough power banks. I'm going to start accepting more dupes, hoping this goes well. So this is Turbo and getting suit training booster, disassociative. Welcome to the team. So this takes us up to 7. Now we're going to start watching eco power banks as I add more of these guys, making sure I've got enough. In fact, thinking about that, I feel like adding a dozen of those should be fine. But we have lots of power potential over here. 11 kilograms. Definitely need a Atmos suit station for going into this zone. Where are we with our metal? Just a little bit more line over there till we can get that running. So one thing I'm noticing is we're getting lots of polluted water sitting right here. So what I might do is I might surround this building with some of these deodorizers. I'll have to move it over by one. But we've got our line now ready to send back some hot ethanol. Just adding a little bit more ethanol before we kick this off. But maybe I will have that dumped out. Essentially don't want dupes to be walking down this really cold area, so we're going to build this little bridge. Maybe we'll dump hot liquid here and pump it out on this side. Either that or maybe I'll pump it from this side. We'll see. Ah, crud. We're getting some ethanol being sent back. Oh, it's filled up anyways. Okay, let's get rid of this liquid vent. The one underneath it, build in a pump. Maybe we got to open this up just a little bit more. And then we'll be in operation. Next dupe is called Nails. They've got construction booster. I think it also has occurred to me that gotta get in some more boosters because I think there's lots of slots available. So I'm gonna, as I produce, or as the dupes produce metal, I'll maybe look at that. Wire being installed on this pump. Then we'll start taking that very cool ethanol liquid over to our metal refinery. So we're doubling up our barracks. Plan to get ultimately 12 dupes together. But we can also start producing some iron. Built a auto sweeper here so that we can utilize that. And I see there's a few booster packs. Let's see, I'll have to decide when do I have suit training. Give that one to Zap. And we've got behind that another suit. I got a bunch of suit training. Figured that's going to be a popular one. Astronomy. What dupe did I get on? Well, that'd be Doc. Give that one to Doc, and I'll start handing those out such that we've got more skills going around.